What's up YouTube? My name is Time from Reproductions Extra, and today we're back with another What If. This is What If Gohan Saved the Present. I believe I'm probably going to title it What If Gohan Saved the Future, just for, that algorithmic aspect, but I'm just going to jump straight into this. So, we're going to kick off just after Goku's death in the timeline. He's came back to Earth, he's defeated Frieza, but yet succumbs to the heart virus. The androids attack, killing quite a few people. Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Dr. and Mrs. Briefs. Vegeta is badly injured during this time as well. And of course, Chaozu was killed. Gohan has a plan though. With Vegeta badly injured, they just need to leave Earth for now. They have no access to sensu beans. So, his plan is quite simple. For now, to go to the lookout. He calls Nimbus, telling his mother to go to the lookout and he will meet her there. Chi-Chi of course protests, but Gohan shouts at her as he enters Super Saiyan, his anger overflowing, telling her to go to the lookout now. And she does, reluctantly and knowing the seriousness of this. Gohan then heads to Capsule Corp, where he finds Bulma and asks her if she has a ship that is fully fueled to get them off the planet. And she tells them she does, but barely. Probably won't be able to only get to one planet. Probably not Namek, which is where she thinks they want to head. But Gohan shakes his head and he says we should have enough fuel to possibly get where we need to go. As they get Vegeta into a ship along with Baby Trunks and they head to the lookout. They grab Mr. Piccolo, Kami. Popo decides to stay behind and make sure the lookout is fine. As they head off, Gohan asking Vegeta what is the coordinates to planet Yardrat. With that of Vegeta being semi-conscious but not fully since he is in a lot of pain, he tells them where he thinks it closely is, and they head straight towards it. During their time heading there, Chi-Chi and Gohan aren't speaking, as with the conversation they had before they left, Chi-Chi thinks it's just best to give him some space for now. After all, he just has lost his dad and most of his friends. Upon arriving on Yardrat, Babara greets them and offers to train them. Vegeta is healed, and the training begins with Gohan, Piccolo and Vegeta learning spirit control. It takes them 2 years to master spirit control fully. And that includes Ultra Instinct, cloning, gigantification, and healing. With them all being in very different mindsets than what Goku was. They're not calm. They're a bit agitated with the fact that their planet, when they get back there, might be no more. As well as the 2 years it takes them to locate Namek. By the time they've located it, they can sense Earth and the power levels on it. The people just keep dwindling by the thousands every day. Some days a few thousand here, and some days a few thousand there. By the time they find Namek, they help out the entire group there. During this time as well, Kami and Piccolo fuse, as well as Vegeta and Gohan, kind of mastering Super Saiyan. They've just gotten to Super Saiyan Grade 4, but that of Gohan's on the verge of something else. He is, with all his anger, he is just at the edge of Super Saiyan 2, but not quite there yet. When they arrive on Namek, the Namekians agree to help them since they've done so much for them, and Dende even offers to be the Earth's next guardian if it's needed. And it kind of is. Goku, Tien, and Krillin are wished back with the Dragon Balls and brought to Namek, with the dragon being helpful since it did basically give them their home back. In terms of power, it is Gohan, followed by Vegeta, followed by Piccolo, who then is Piccolo is 3 times stronger than Goku, who is 2 times stronger than Krillin, who is roughly, well, sorry, not Krillin, Tien, who is roughly 2 times stronger than that of Krillin. And as well, Trunks is probably about the same strength as that of Krillin. Because why not? Gohan, Piccolo, and Vegeta teleport back to Earth, with Gohan being the leader here. Even though he's only 12, he far excels than everyone else. And with him training with Vegeta over these last 2 years, Vegeta understands that Gohan has way more potential than he ever has, and kind of respects him out of it. As they are about to teleport off to Earth, Chi-Chi stops Gohan, asking him why. Why is he doing this? And Gohan tells her, again, what he told us all those years ago, that he is one of the strongest fighters they have right now. And if he doesn't go, Earth will be destroyed. Their home will be gone. And he just can't sit around and do nothing anymore. As they all teleport off and land on Earth. Upon arriving on Earth, Gohan truly senses how many people's left there. Possibly about 10,000 people left from the millions that were once on the planet. With this, Gohan immediately enters Super Saiyan 4 as he starts to feel people dying, as the group teleport to them and see people in cages. As a beam gets fired from 18 and 17, Gohan just deflects it and sends out and shouts a roar, telling Piccolo and Vegeta to go for 17 as Gohan charges and crashes straight into 18. Now, the 2 androids are actually still stronger than the Z fighters at this point, because I believe they would be, but not by much. I think with 18 being the weaker of the 2, Gohan could possibly take her on alone. And with 17 being the stronger, I think it would take 2 of them to be able to take her out. As they're fighting, Gohan is able to hold off 18. As then he senses Piccolo getting weaker. He turns and sees a hand through Piccolo's chest as he starts to fall back. Vegeta then sensing a spike in Gohan's power level as the people in the cages watch on, seeing this anger, as Gohan lets out a massive roar, sending 18 flying back with just the wave of it as he enters Super Saiyan 2. Vegeta grabs Piccolo and heads and teleports towards the cages. Back on planet Namek, Goku can sense what's going on. He senses Gohan's anger, his power, and he wants to go, but he knows he is not strong enough. He cannot help them in this situation. As the 2 androids start making fun of him, Gohan looks towards 17, the one who could have possibly killed Piccolo, strikes him in the stomach and lets out a massive blast, vaporizing him. As 18 looks in fear, tries to fire off a few blasts and runs, but Gohan just appears in front of her and strikes her to the ground, putting his hands towards his head and shouting, "Super Masenko!" firing it down at her, vaporizing her completely. With the 2 androids gone, Gohan lands next to Piccolo, who is being healed by Vegeta, who hasn't really picked up the best of the healing powers, but with Gohan's help he is able to heal him. Gohan rips the bars off the cages and shouts, "The androids are dead." The crowd cheers and people start heading out of the cage. it'll take 3 weeks for Bulma and the others to get back to Earth, as one was able to recreate some more fuel for the ship. But instead of Piccolo, Gohan and Vegeta just teleporting them back, they want to help out as many people as possible. Vegeta, not really so much, but he's going to pretty much listen to what Gohan has to say, to the fact that he wants this new power that Gohan has. As they start moving people to West City, since it can currently house everyone, they get back to Earth just as everything is starting to be rebuilt. They're moving rubble, they're finding what buildings can be safe to house people, and everything. And when they arrive back, Chi-Chi goes over to Gohan, and who tells him, she's proud of him, for able to help everyone. Now he can go back to his studies and become a scholar just like she wanted. But Gohan tells her that's not going to happen. He doesn't want anything like this to ever happen again. He is not going to be a scholar. He's going to protect Earth. And that is probably the last conversation they're going to have for a while, as Gohan just walks away from her. Chi-Chi's upset, but she's also stubborn, and realizes that, he'll eventually come back to his senses. As Gohan takes Dende to the new lookout, where he creates a new set of Dragon Balls, that they're a lot stronger, but he still tells them that he can't bring back people who have been dead longer than a year. As a wish is made, there's now about 1,500 people brought back, for a total of 25,000 people in total that are currently living on Earth, all who happen to be in West City. We're going to skip 5 years ahead to what would be the Buu arc, where they're currently celebrating the day that the androids were killed with their saviour, Gohan. And I'm going to leave this off here for now. Hope you all enjoyed, and until the next video, look left, look right, and where's the music?
Where's the music?